What is going on, Cosmic Crew? Thanks for stopping by the channel today. We have some big news or big reveals for Avengers Doomsday. Some photos have been leaked of 4 characters from Avengers Doomsday. 2 are confirmed already for the movie and 2 aren't, but let's be honest, you probably could have predicted Captain Marvel and Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. We're going to be in the movie, but everyone's talking about these photos right now because they do look fantastic. They look dang good. Now, the big conversation, at least at first, was, are these photos AI or not? And I really hate that that's where we're at right now. I hate that when this stuff comes out, we're wondering, is this AI and someone made it up, or is it legitimate? These do seem to be legitimate. I've seen people run them through AI scanners to detect AI, no AI content found. And I've even seen stuff like this, people post online. And if you take a look at this photo of Shang-Chi, you can notice that he has a piercing hole in his ear, or, a scar from a piercing. And Simu Liu actually has that, as you can see here, in real life. So people are saying, yeah, AI doesn't go that far. AI doesn't really detect it like that. And I would probably say, yeah, that's the truth. Also, at the same time, these photos look great, and there are changes we're going to go over in their costumes and stuff. But why would someone take the time to just generate these if it's not going to really lead to anything? Because these, although they're great and there are changes we'll talk about, they're not really revealing of Avengers Doomsday. They're not spoilers for Avengers Doomsday. They don't reveal anything about the plot, at least not on the surface level. So why go through the time to do it? Who knows? Some people just like to watch the world burn, but it looks like they are legit. So starting off with Loki, going to break down what is different here. Right away, the horns. He has the side pieces, which he does not have in Loki season 2. If you look at the very end where all of the branches, like Loki is like engulfed in branches, we can see his new horns there that he made as he was walking out to grab the branches. They do not have the side piece on. So this is clearly new. They don't look the same either. They don't. The other one seemed kind of almost like more organic. I don't know if that's the right word, but this design right here, these are like very sleek, right? Like it looks very good, very well crafted. It's even got a little back raise there because it's also supposed to be, a crown. But I think it looks good. He is wearing the same clothes that he's wearing from the end of Loki season 2, the finale. And we know Loki's going to be a major player in Avengers Doomsday. He might not have the most screen time, but his specific role and his importance in the movie is huge, because from what we've heard from insiders, it all leads to the TVA and to Loki. And I'm assuming Doom is going to dethrone him. I hope he lives. I don't need to see him die in another Avengers movie. I hope he lives and survives and goes on to Secret Wars. But I do like the helmet. I probably actually prefer the ones from the end of Loki season 2, if I'm being honest. I just feel like they, because he made them as he was going, I feel like they suit him better. And I feel like they're more natural. Where these other ones I feel like are like very sleek, very, very carefully and meticulously crafted. They look good though, still. But which one do you prefer? This one or the old ones? Now, going on to Doctor Strange, I feel like Doctor Strange is always going to have the same costume. I cannot detect any differences here, right? It's the red cloak, blue clothes underneath. Everything looks the same, except he does not have the third eye. Now, these are clearly photos that I believe are taken for promotional purposes. Like these photos with the plain white backgrounds, I think it's very clear, to me at least, if they are real, which I do believe they are, these are being taken and they're going to be used for promotions when the trailer comes out, in which the trailer, according to big outlets and multiple insiders, is coming out with Avatar Fire and Ash, which means we are 1 month away from it. So yeah, it makes sense that Marvel would start to get all of these promos together. They obviously have taken the promos already because they're going to release this all when the trailer comes out. When the trailer drops, they're going to probably do like, big pieces in magazines, big photo ops like this. They're going to put in magazines and talk a little bit about the movie, not revealing any more than the trailer probably, but yeah, this is just what they do. We're used to this. These were taken for promotional use. So the third eye, it might be temporary. He might have gotten rid of it somehow. Maybe Doom gets rid of it when he runs into Doom, because I do fully still believe that Strange is going to be working for Doom eventually, because he believes that he can save the multiverse and he's like the only one who can do it the proper way. So maybe he gets rid of it, or maybe it's just going to be CGI'd in later. I haven't noticed any other real differences about this one. If you all have, please let me know in the comments. The next one, though, Shang-Chi. This is a different suit. This is a different suit because if you take a look at this picture right here, you can see him from behind here. And it's different. The shoulder pads, I guess that's what you would call them. The shoulder pads are different. They don't really go over the shoulder much here, whereas the other ones do. Also, the pattern on the back is definitely different. Whereas the other one had a lot of black lining on the back. This one doesn't seem to have any, like by his neck. And yeah, the pattern is just different. So it's very clearly different. So he gets a new suit, but he went to the Carmitage, right? He went with Wong, and he was basically told, hey, your life's going to change. You're going to be an Avenger. So it would make sense that he would kind of make some upgrades. It would make sense that he's been preparing for this new calling of his to be an Avenger. Yeah, a new suit. It would make sense. I would say the other one had, like, the red seemed to pop more. We're not really seeing this one from the front, so it's hard to tell. And what's interesting is it seems like the lighting is coming from in front of him, so not on his back. So it might not just be popping because there's not a ton of light coming from the back on this, it's coming from the front. And as we can see from his face, we can also see the light reflecting on the front of his face. But the other one popped a little bit more. I think I kind of like the other one a little bit more too. But again, I'm not seeing this one from the front. We're not seeing it in action, and CGI could also play a role in this. But I still think it looks great. I think all of these look fantastic. And then going into the last one, Captain Marvel, her suit is different. Took me a little bit after staring at it for a bit, and it seems to be kind of charred. She seems to be kind of bruised. There's damage to her suit. And we knew Brie Larson was going to be in this movie, right? I know we've heard some reports or, you know, from some people who I think just hate her and are reporting she's not going to be in the film. But think about the post-credit scene for the Marvels. Why would she not be in this movie? Monica Rambeau as well, who got taken into the X-Men universe. That's a huge thing that they're not just going to forget about. They're not just going to forget about the post-credit scene that they set up very deliberately for Avengers Doomsday. That is the X-Men universe that we are going to see that Monica Rambeau found herself in the post-credit scene. And what we've heard about Captain Marvel from insiders is that pretty much inside of the MCU, in the continuity of the MCU, she has been doing everything between the Marvels and now Avengers Doomsday that she possibly can to search for and find Monica Rambeau. So she's been on a mission off screen this entire time between the Marvels and Doomsday, and we're going to see that come to fruition in Doomsday. And it seems like whatever she was involved in, whatever she was trying to do, got her kind of beaten up. Now, she's pretty dang near invulnerable because she's super overpowered in the MCU. But looks like she runs into some trouble, or this could be from the Avengers versus the X-Men scene when they finally do go to the X-Men universe. And we know they're going to fight at first. But the subtle differences in this are the stripes compared to her costume that looks similar to this in the Marvels, because she had two different ones. One doesn't look similar to it at all, but the other one looks pretty similar to this. If you take a look, the lines on her previous one are smaller for sure. The emblem seems to be more flat, more pressed down to her suit. But besides that, besides, you know, the exception of some lines on the top of her suit right there, and again, it not popping as much, but again, that could be the lighting. And they definitely, you know, edit things in post when it comes to cinematography. So with the exception of it not popping, it looks pretty identical, just a few minor tweaks here and there. And it makes sense. It's nice to give characters new costumes that look pretty similar to ones they had before. Maybe a little upgrades just for a new, fresh look. It's a new, fresh movie. So I like it. Overall, these look absolutely insane. It's funny because they say even Kevin Feige got one, which is really, really funny. But it also kind of makes sense. This is like huge, right? This is going to be, it's the culmination of everything Marvel, really. Like everything Marvel. It's going to be massive. Like massive. Sometimes I think like people don't understand how big this movie really is going to be. It's going to combine everything from Marvel's past. Everything. It's going to be crazy cool. It's going to be like Deadpool and Wolverine times 50, according to Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum said it's going to be just times 50. That scene where Blade and Elektra and them come in, he said, yeah, that's going to be crazy. It's going to be so much bigger in Avengers Doomsday. And Kevin Feige, it makes sense he would get one because he's going to be in the promotions for the movie, right? They're going to do magazine articles about Kevin Feige. He's going to do interviews. So for him to have, you know, his own picture, it makes total sense. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, maybe like Brad Winderbaum got one as well. Even though he's TV, I'm sure he's still probably helping produce the movie. So yeah, I think these look great. I actually think this one of Kevin Feige looks really good. Yeah, I think these look great. And I think this is a sign that Marvel is about to start pretty hardcore with the promotions for Avengers Doomsday, which is super exciting. I'm getting really excited now. And I mean, the trailer sounds like, I mean, Collider confirmed it. So it sounds like it's a month away now. So I'm just stoked. I'm just super stoked. Go ahead, let me know how excited you all are in the comments down below. Are you as excited as I am? Do you think you're more excited? I don't know if that's possible. Or you're still waiting. You're still waiting to see. But let me know your thoughts down below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel videos. And you can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.